Hello viewers, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing, for commenting, and for sharing the videos. In this video, we're going to learn about the new unemployment insurance scheme in Dubai 2023. In this video, I'll tell you all you need to know in a summary. If you have any other questions, please put your question in the comments box. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So let's get started. The Ministry of Human Resources and Emiratisation signed an agreement with a group of local insurance companies to launch the new unemployment insurance scale in Dubai. That happened on the 2nd of January 2023. The new unemployment insurance scheme started on the 1st of January 2023. Today being the 7th of January 2023 means the scheme already started 6 days ago. The new unemployment insurance scheme is meant for all employees in the private sector and also employees of the federal government. There's a central government that joins all the Emirates, and there's also federal government for Dubai. So this is meant for employees in the private sector and those in the federal government. That means the government of Dubai, employees in the government of Dubai. The new unemployment insurance scheme will provide protection to the employees by providing them with cash compensation for a limited period of time in an event that they are terminated for reasons they cannot control. If you're terminated for indiscipline, if you're terminated for any other reason that you are causing, then you won't be compensated. This is for people who may be terminated for reasons beyond their control, like the company is out of money, it's gone bankrupt, or there's redundancy in the company and you're terminated, then the insurance will be compensating you for a limited time only. It also creates a safety net that supports employees in their career path and ensure that their cost of living is covered and relying on a system that is not costing the employer, but it is paid for by the employee themselves. Employees in the federal government and employees in the private sector in Dubai. Yes, there will be 2 fines so far announced. The first fine will be for those who failed to subscribe before the deadline, which is July. If you have been working for at least 3 months and you failed to subscribe to the unemployment insurance scheme within 3 months, by the end of the deadline, which is July 2023, you will be paying 400 dirhams. The second fine is 200 dirhams for anyone who pays for some time. For example, you subscribe and pay for 2 months, then you fail to pay for 3 months when you're still employed, then you also pay a fine of 200 dirhams. In future, there may be other fines that will come up and you will be updated, but at the moment there are 2 fines you should be aware of and avoid paying those fines. There are mainly 5 categories of people who are exempted from subscribing to the unemployment insurance scheme. There may be others that will be added in future, but at the moment we know all 5. Number 1, investors or people who have their own businesses and they're employed in their own business. These people are exempted from subscribing into the unemployment insurance scheme. 2, domestic workers. Domestic workers as a category involves many people like drivers, chauffeurs, chefs. If you're cooking for a family, not for a hotel, if you're a chef for the family, not for the hotel, then you're also exempted. Maids, all these are domestic helpers. I have a video, I'll put the link in the description. You can check it out, already made earlier. Others include employees on a temporary contract. If your contract is temporary, maybe 3 months, 6 months, or even 1 year, then you're exempted from subscribing into the unemployment insurance scheme. If you're under 18 years and you're working in the United Arab Emirates in Dubai, you are also exempted from paying or subscribing into the unemployment insurance scheme. The last category is for those who have retired. If you have retired but still employed, you just came back to employment but still receiving your pension, then you're exempted from subscribing into the unemployment insurance scheme. The unemployment insurance scheme is divided into 2 categories. The first category is for those whose basic salary is 16,000 and below. Their monthly subscription fee is only 5 dirhams or 60 dirhams per year. So if your basic salary is less than 16,000 dirhams, then you pay only 5 dirhams per month or 60 dirhams per year. And if your salary or your basic salary is above 16,000 dirhams per month, then your payment is only 10 dirhams for the insurance, for the unemployment insurance scheme. 10 dirhams per month or 120 dirhams per year. It's that cheap, so anyone can afford that. You can choose to pay monthly. Every month you receive your salary, you pay, or you can pay quarterly, like every 3 months, or you can pay half yearly, like every 6 months you pay, or you can choose to pay annually. You pay one time 60 dirhams or one time 120 dirhams, and you don't pay again until the next year. But you have to remember that VAT will be added to that amount. If it's 5 dirhams plus VAT 5%, or if you're paying 60 dirhams plus VAT, which is only 5%. The compensation for any employee who loses their job and they had subscribed to the new unemployment insurance scheme will be 60% of their monthly basic salary, but it will not exceed 10,000 if your salary is 16,000 and below. And if your salary is 16,000 and above, your monthly compensation will not exceed 20,000 dirhams. And this will only be paid for a maximum of 3 months. Or if you get a job before the 3 months, then the payment will stop. You can submit your claim for compensation in an event that you've lost a job within 30 days from the date of termination. So if you're terminated, you have 30 days to submit your claim for compensation. You have 3 ways to submit your claim. 1, through the e-portal of the insurance pool, that is the website. 2, through the smart app. This is a smart app for the insurance pool. And thirdly is through the pool call center. There's a pool call center number that you'll see on the screen. You can call and submit your claim, or they'll guide you on how you can do it. The compensation is supposed to be paid within 2 weeks from the date of submission of your claim. You have to submit your claim within 30 days, and then you'll get paid the first installment or the first monthly payment within 2 weeks. In order to qualify for this compensation, you have to fall into categories. 1, you have to be terminated for reasons beyond your control. Secondly, for someone to qualify for the compensation, they must have subscribed and paid a minimum of 12 months, so at least 1 year. The following people do not qualify for the compensation. 1, people terminated for indiscipline. 2, people who resign. If you decide to just resign, you do not qualify. 3, people who have not subscribed for at least 12 months or have not paid for at least 12 months. People who have left one job to join another job, or if you've got a job to move to another company, then you don't qualify. Lastly, people who leave the UAE. If you leave the United Arab Emirates, you will not be compensated. One way of subscribing into the unemployment insurance scheme is through the insurance pool website. 2, through the insurance pool smart app. 3, through the insurance pool call center. You can call and get guidance. You can do it also at bank ATMs, at kiosk machines, at business service centers, money exchange companies, do and Etisalat telephone lines, through SMS, and more channels will be coming or will be announced by the Ministry of Human Resources and Monetization in the United Arab Emirates. That's all I have for you today. See you in the next video. However, I remind you to subscribe to the new unemployment insurance scheme so that you start paying the monthly subscription. You can choose to pay it monthly or annually, but you have to start paying it right now to avoid fines. If you don't know how, stay tuned to this channel. I'll upload a video very soon on how to subscribe. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.